Hi everyone, this is Ryan with Insight Trading Journal, and I just wanted to put together a quick video on using custom tags within Insight Trading Journal. So I got an email a couple weeks ago from a new user, and they were wondering what tags to use. And I replied and gave them a couple examples of what they could do, but I wanted to put together an email and show you guys what I would recommend for using tags. Of course, you can get creative, and you should, to make sure it works for your trading, but this will give you an example of how to use custom tags. So under our custom tags, these are all the tags I have in this journal. So everything above these, this is just a separator tag, I don't really use it, but everything above this tag is something I would tag the trade with before I enter the trade. Everything between here and here, these are all my different stop loss options. So it might look like a lot, but it's really not that many, because if you just create one or two, you get all these little nuanced situations, and then it just gets hard to tag your trade. So it's definitely something that I had to sit down and really think through, and then even as I traded, I started realizing there were some more tags I needed. So it'll take a little learning curve, but once you find what really works for you and you stay within the confines of your trading plan, and you don't start getting too creative or doing anything you wouldn't normally do, you really don't need to change your tags very often, and I rarely do now. So and then these last 5 are for how I exited. So let's go ahead and run an analysis on this entry insecure. So this is an example where if I'm going to enter a swing trade and maybe the day before it closed pretty close to where the entry is, I'd call that an insecure entry. I'd also use this tag if maybe the entry is a little bit extended, more than I'd like, but not enough to just completely rule out the trade. You guys all get the idea. I mean, if you enter over a very secure topping tail, that's better than entering, off an hourly base with just a few pennies above maybe a little very small tail for your entry. So I created this to see what those trades would do. So let's take a look. Alright, so you go to the tags, and right now none are selected, so you want to enter entry insecure. You just click on that. So here's all the trades that had insecure entries. So 34 trades, losing 3.16 R, less than a 30% batting average, so not very good. So I've always said that a trading journal can help change your psychology, and I've had some people challenge me on that, or they wonder how the heck is that possible. Well, this is exactly how it's possible, because you start to realize things about your trading, and it makes you more disciplined. So when you say trading psychology, that's very vague, but if you become more disciplined, or it's changing who you are because of things you're discovering about your trading, that's changing your psychology. That's making you a better trader, making you more patient, and should make you more disciplined. So as you realize what doesn't work. So here's an example. So like I said, the insecure entry doesn't really work. So definitely something I need to keep an eye on, definitely something I need to be very, very selective with. And here's the kicker. So look at this. One really good trade pretty much made the day for this. So you can go to the ticker filters, and I actually happen to know that trade is CXW. So if I take that one trade off, look at this. Insecure entry, almost 10 R loss. So that's significant. If you have a $100,000 account with $1,000 R, you're talking about 10 G's, or half of a pretty reasonable car, or maybe a full pretty reasonable car. So that's a lot, and that's something very important to understand. So that's all I really wanted to go through, was just this one example of using custom tags. So go ahead and create your own, try to segregate them. Another thing I could show you real quick, I just thought of, I'll go ahead and bring it up, is in my trading plan, I went through and I defined in green, and just in this example I use green, but all my tags and when to use them. Some of them have pretty decent explanations of when to use them. So the tags in Insight match the tags in my trading plan, and I really do use it in a very disciplined way. And then I analyze it and just keep on keeping on and keep trying to improve. So, all right, that's all I wanted to show you. Thank you guys for watching. Get out there, use some custom tags, and keep improving. We'll see you next time.